The greedy and the childhood games tap in. Bro, the greed of video games today have crazy. Like dropping 60, $70 on a game.
Growing up, everyone always feels like their childhood games, as they keep advancing and
They just
updating,
been getting
usually don't hit
worse.
the same as they used to. I honestly don't think there's a lot of people that will say a game hits them the same as it used to when they're older. There's actually a whole phenomenon about this, and it's called
It's not the
rosy
same.
retrospection, which is the phenomenon that causes you to
Gifting
remember the past more positive than
rose-colored
you actually
glasses.
experienced it. Because our brains have limited long-term memory, you usually remember the best parts of what was going on. Like, I remember being younger and playing Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii for the first time, and to me back then, the quality might as well have been an 8K 240 frame rate Samsung monitor.
Yeah,
But
'cause
when
at
you
the
look back
time-
at it now, the Wii
time-
could only take, and legit, I don't know how many people remember
It was
this,
W's at
but
the time.
standard definition 480 pixel TVs. Nowadays, we spit on that type of quality online, considering we got 16K monitors and
Yeah, it's 'cause
but at the same
everything's been
time too
advancing.
though, you're not crazy for saying some of those games don't
The
hit the
nostalgia.
same. More than ever now have games been becoming greedier and grittier. While
Like, it's not gonna hit the same because you've seen everything in rose-colored glasses. The nostalgia is what triggers you. You'll be like, "Oh, it's fun. I haven't played this in years." And when you start playing it again, you're like, "It's not the same," because you're not experiencing it in the same perspective that you experienced it when you was little. And the greed of games now, like all the in-store transactions, all the ads, all that, like.
the most dog products back. And we might as well start with Roblox since it's in the news now. This one hits me more, man, because I saw the shift happen in front of my eyes. I joined Roblox back in 2014 and was playing before that. Some of
Bro,
y'all
no.
was fetuses for real.
Roblox, they do not care about their players. Like they be having predators on there, and they do not care. They aren't they coming out with Roblox dating like that. You promoting predators to come to your site.
Roblox was changing immediately as soon as they announced they were removing ticks. If you're newer to Roblox and don't know ticks, on Roblox it was one of their currencies that you could get next to Robux. But instead
I've
of
never
paying your
seen
life
ticks.
savings and sacrificing your grandma to be able to get some Robux nowadays, kids have gotten literally kidnapped over Robux. This stuff is like crack to them. Growing up, I wanted some Robux too,
Yeah,
but
see.
I was not going in some random van offering it to me. The tides have completely changed now. It's more addictive than ever.
Honestly, I really
In the
wasn't that
past
much
though,
of a
ticks
Roblox
were a
kid,
currency
I
that
played it,
anyone
like, a
could
little
get for
bit
free
more.
as long as you logged on the game daily. And sometimes you could get them through Roblox events, and you also got them when somebody visited your place as well. Hearing that, it's pretty easy to tell how easily this could be exploited,
Like,
and
me
a ton of
personally,
bots
the
did it.
games I
Because you
played
could
when I
convert the
was
ticks to
little,
Robux, and it
like-
was 10 ticks for one.
I like platform games like Rayman, Mario, and stuff like, or like open world based games. I mean, I know there's a lot of game modes. On
That was
Roblox,
one of the
but
main reasons
like
Roblox
to get
said on
invested
why
in the
they
story.
removed it, because too many bots took advantage of it. But people started speculating and wondering why they just removed it instead of fixing the botting problem for it. That way people could still get ticks and the bots couldn't. Seeing Roblox now and how obvious it is they don't
They did
care,
it for the
universally everyone agrees that they just took it away to make more money. Crazy thing is, you weren't even making much when you got ticks. Like, if you logged onto Roblox every day of the year, then converted that total amount of ticks to Robux, at the end of the year you would have ended up with 3
Dope.
El épico juego de acción online War Thunder viene a machacar tus aburridos días entre semana. El legendario acorazado japonés Yamato entra en liza. ¿Ha pedido alguien artillería pesada? Pues ha llegado en forma del Yamato. Y en el cielo un verdadero ninja al más puro estilo
365 Robux, which isn't even $4 worth of Robux. Like, your ass ain't buying anything with that amount. Amazon is giving me coupon codes on Prime Day higher than this. You know it's bad when Amazon is being more charitable than you. Looking at it now, this was the
Swear,
steps
Roblox-
leading up to Roblox has become,
Roblox
which
want
is a
all your
company
money.
that would do anything to keep its profits high. We all already know about the Schlepp situation by now, and I already talked about it, so I'm not gonna go over it again. Update on that though, they're now officially getting sued by Law by Mike, so that makes it a state and lawyer suing them. They're gonna have to get Saul Goodman to get out of this one. Just recently, Roblox had their developers conference for 2025, and you would think they would focus on a lot of kid safety considering all the drama drama going on. Which they did touch on it, but mostly the whole thing was just flexing billboards about how much the site has grown and how much the game devs are making. They also announced they're adding things like...
They do not care about their fan base or their player base. They got predators on here. They're getting sued for having predators on a platform and then do nothing about it. All they care about is the bag. They trying to take the bag and run away.
Makeup to the game?
Huge Roblox news. So Roblox just announced realistic avatars. And that also includes things like realistic movement. I mean, look at this on the screen. Along with makeup coming to Roblox. So you'll be able to put makeup on whether you have a classic avatar or a realistic avatar.
They might as well rename the game now to Row Night because it's starting to turn into it. Not a single soul ever asked for this. They also announced they're adding an AI into games where you can spawn in your own things by typing it out. I'm sure this is perfectly fine and was fully safety tested by Roblox's amazing safety team. Yeah, some kid out there is gonna get jump scared by the fattest, hairiest. Things like this are the reason why people say they miss the old Roblox. Because these updates, I'm sure, will bring new players to the game, but they won't even like the basic mechanics
I had
of
an experience like that's why I stopped playing Roblox for the longest, because I got into game mode, right? I'm thinking it's a chill game mode. There's nothing in the builds. I start walking around, I see the freakiest thing. It's straight freak ball activity going on that like turned me away from Roblox.
Game and will probably hate on it. Even looking at the Roblox site now is a complete different experience from the past. In the past, everyone in the community would know the classic games and all of them had their own unique styles. It actually took work and craft to make a game popular and it would only get pushed then and people would play it. Now whenever a new game starts popping off, it has to be the most highest saturated colors ever, just copying another game that already exists. There's a ton of games on Roblox that have already gotten taken down by original creators because they clearly copied the exact game and just put it on the site. You'll have a random game now called Labubu Matcha Tycoon Simulator. I didn't make that up, by the way. That's a real game. It'll get 1 million players one day. The owner makes their bag, then it immediately gets thrown away and forgotten the next day. I would compare it kind of like how people compare house designs from the past versus now. Where houses in the past would have character and their own unique approach to things. Meanwhile, you got those formulaic modern houses we all know where everything's just white and gray with a stale look. There's still great games that get made on Roblox all the time now. But it's clear Roblox pushes these type of brain rot games instead of creative games because it's easy to make money off of kids. Before they would actually care about how much effort was put in by the devs, then reward them, but those days are long gone now. The classic that most of us grew up with next to Roblox is Minecraft, and it's pretty much suffered the same fate. Okay, I don't...
Back in the days, oh my, grinding Minecraft world with your family or your siblings, top 10 experience. Top 10 nostalgic experiences. But they added so much like in a shop with all the skins and stuff. I mean, if you play the Java edition, you could just get mods, downloads. Kinda, yeah.
Minecraft is as bad as Roblox, not even close, but you can clearly see their changes. Like when they first added Realms, people should have immediately knew they were going for profits. Minecraft Realms are the servers you can rent as a subscription from Microsoft. And even though it's not a lot, it's about $8 a month for a server where you can have 11 people. A lot of people who have it says it's abysmally slow and moves at snail speeds. Also, there's bigger servers where you can literally get your own server for free that's faster. And they really try to push it for people to buy when there's better alternatives. A lot of people also think ever since Microsoft bought Minecraft, they're more focused on selling products instead of updating the game. Back in the day, whenever Minecraft dropped an update, that was legendary. People would be refreshing their browser to wait.
I swear, like they had some of the best updates. I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite updates was the Glow Squid. That was one of my favorites.
See what might be getting added. It was the
Okay, what fire looks like in zero gravity.
Oh.
communities thing and felt tight-knit. And now since they do updates so much, all that feeling is gone. It's like Fortnite with skins, where back then people were hyped whenever a new skin drop happened and rushed to see what was in the item shop. You look at it now and you can scroll
Fortnite, for it looked like an HBO ad. Fortnite, they just got so many different shows on there now.
minutes to see every skin that's ever released and buy it. You also had the Minecraft movie release, which, putting all the memes and jokes aside about it,
was an absolute cash grab for Microsoft.
They're lucky it became a whole meme and trolled and they managed to profit from it, because before everyone already knew it was going to be.
The Minecraft movie wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because my expectation wasn't high. I went in there with low expectations and I was like, you know what, this is a decent movie.
cash grab and was shitting on it. They've been doing a lot of collabs, just like Fortnite too, so they can get the most money they can. It's a miracle they didn't monetize all skins yet and you could still change it for free. Since you could change your skin for free though, I don't really get the point of them selling their own skins. You will never see me with a Minecraft skin I paid $5 for. Call of Duty is another one that is completely different from how
it's just going down a downhill slope. Just did you not see the movement in BO7? Oh my, the movement is so trash, so garbage. Like this is not what we asked for.
I'm gonna be real, this isn't even new. It started changing a decade ago for real. It's clearly now at one of its worst states, but you could see the seeds being planted in back then. Like in Black Ops 3, you quite literally had to gamble loot boxes to be able to get certain guns and weapons. And in a way with battle passes in Call of Duty, they still do that now. It's probably worse. They'll intentionally make a gun broken as hell, put it in the battle pass so you're forced to buy it and get it. That's of course if you want to stay up to date with the meta and be good, which I think everyone would want to if they're playing it. The first time they added loot boxes, I guarantee some kids out there got addicted to gambling because of it. I remember me wanting the coins back then so badly just to spin and get garbage every time. It's insane I didn't end up with a gambling addiction. COD's formula simply got used up so much with little change that people stopped caring. A lot of their player count is dropping and it's also because of their greed. I think the difference between Roblox and COD with their greed is that since Roblox is a kids game, they can take more risks being—
Yeah, Roblox, they just post straight brain rot and kids are gonna still play because it's a kids game. Like Call of Duty, that's more like more mature, so they fan base ain't gonna put up with that, so it's gonna kill off the franchise
and get away with it. Compared to COD that has a more adult fan base now, if they try to throw out some bull, people will just walk away. Like adults got bills, Call of Duty. People can't be shilling hundreds of dollars on a new COD and whatever you need to be the best on it every year. Maybe back in the day they could when the economy was good, but do you see the state we're in, my— I believe if COD never found Warzone, it would be a complete dead game by now. Warzone has been carrying them through the struggles because people have been hating on the multiplayer and the story mode for years. Story modes also have been getting shorter, but they've been charging more. For the 2023 Modern Warfare 3, it was really on full display because not only was the story mode the shortest they ever did, but it was also one of the most expensive CODs, being $70. I hate that it's becoming normalized for these companies to start charging these prices for every game. Like if it's not GTA 6, your company should not be charging me $70. Funny how these AAA game companies thought it would work, but it actually backfired on them. Instead, it created a—
maybe paying 70 for is GTA 6 or like the newest 2K whenever it comes out. Like that's a
people
big
buying
maybe.
all these small indie games and them becoming millionaires. People have been cooking COD too because it took the Fortnite formula verbatim, with having a battle pass that resets every season and you have to buy it, while also adding a million different types of skins for that easy collab money.
Bro, you know what? American Dad. Bro, they moving like Fortnite. Every game now is copying Fortnite's format. Like Fortnite was.
Not only are these skins annoying as hell to see in game because they stand out so different from the average character, but some of them have given people a competitive advantage. People were pointing out that the Beavis character has a way lower hitbox than the average character in the game, and he's skinnier, so you could slide up on someone and blind them halfway, then take them out while they barely have any space to hit you. They also made it so his hair can't get hit because it would be easy kills every time to get him. So while people are playing, they'll shoot at his hair thinking it will get him, then end up getting killed because they didn't know. People also notice the game is just way more glitchier now. We all remember when Warzone released, you couldn't step a foot in the game without a hacker.
Yeah, of course it's more glitchier. They had to add all this new stuff to render it in. You got Beavis and Butthead running around. Like, it's gonna lag.
COD's anti-cheat was putting up Shaq three-pointer numbers. It was non-existent. And this is a billion-dollar game, by the way, so it's not surprising people get mad at them for not fixing it. We know they're making more than ever with spamming battle passes and skins. The least they could do is make the game playable. They've gotten better at catching the hackers and banning them, but it's still very easy to hack in the game. I've been in Warzone games where mid-game everyone gets booted out and the hacker sends a message trolling. Every time there's an update, it feels like it's somehow making the game worse. They probably have more protections in place for their marketplace than players. Can't let their moneymaker go away. In truth, everyone can tell they threw everything else aside after Warzone started popping off. It's always bad to on the core players that made your game, because then everything starts to bleed. They don't even try on the new maps anymore. Before, every new multiplayer map in a game seemed like a cool, different experience that you
every
will
story
remember
was
for the
actually
future.
fun.
But now it seems
That's
like
like
they pay some
plot
dude
to it.
on $5 or $5 to make a map and slap the same assets to sell a new game. It sucks too that a majority for every game you
just be
grew up
reskinning
with, they
old
always
maps.
end up on this type of path. As more investors and as more people are in the company, it's
They
what
just be
comes
trying
with
to
the
milk
growth. Anyways, let me know
nostalgia.
what y'all think and what childhood game for you got ruined. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always,
Companies nowadays just have got so greedy. They be trying to milk your nostalgic and your rose-colored glasses, and it's just not working. It's crazy how greedy companies have gotten, and the economy right now, it ain't looking well.